Lido di Venecia is a sophisticated seaside resort of beautiful city of Venice. Lido di Venecia is about 11 kilometers long and at the widest point about 700 meters wide. It is located directly in the middle part of Venetian lagoon and therefore is a kind of separation from the open Adriatic Sea. The largest town of the island is called Lido and currently has almost 7,000 inhabitants. The best way to get there is by public transport Vaporeto Line 1 that stretches from Piazza del Roma to Santa Lucia railway station, Rialto Bridge, Piazza San Marco and finally Lido. So you'll see entire Grande Canal and see our special video about the Grand Canal. You'll have to buy daily ticket for Vaporeto boats that costs 25 euros and as you approach Lido by water you'll see a war memorial, several hotels and Lido Santa Maria Elisabetta water bus station. After you land to Lido you'll have a good view of Venice Historic Center across lagoon. In front ACTV boat station is Piazzale Santa Maria Elisabetta as a transit hub for water buses, airport boats and land buses. Yes, there are also land buses at Lido and you can use your one-day ticket to visit Chioggia by bus from Lido. But it is a long ride where bus goes one moment across water and don't worry, it's by ferry. And I recommend very much to install on your phone ACTV application and use Journey Planner. It works much better and is much more visible than Google Maps direction. Walk straight ahead and you'll enter Gran Viale Santa Maria Elisabetta, the Lido's main shopping restaurant and hotel street. Gran Viale runs straight across island to the public beach, which is about 700 meters away. You'll pass Lido's largest supermarket, Corner City, on the left side, and also you can see historic 4-star Grande Albergo Ausonia, Hungary hotel from 1907. Whose facade is in mosaic tiles. But there are also free, even 2-star hotels, and hotels on the Lido's main street are usually opened off the season. Beaches in Italian spiagge run the length of the Lido's Adriatic side from the sand dunes behind San Nicolo on the north to the Alberoni and the adjacent nature area in the south. The most popular beach areas are from the heavily populated sections of the island, which run from just above Gran Via Santa Maria Elisabetta to the Hotel Excelsior. The sand along the water is open to everyone, but in many areas beach clubs limit access from the Lido's waterfront boulevards. Beach clubs from June to August rent umbrellas and sunbeds. But if you prefer to avoid rental fees, go straight to the simple but functional public beach, which is located about 600 meters north of the Blue Moon Beach, and it has small self-service coffee with toilets. In contrast to the Venice city center, which is free of cars, these are allowed on the island, but the most of the inhabitants prefer bikes. And Lido is a great place for biking, whether you want to ride around town or to the south along 18th century stone sea walls that runs almost to the resort of Alberoni. Several shops and many hotels rent bikes. Venice Golf Club is located at Alberoni and is designed in 1928. You'll find restaurants on Main Street with Italian food and with prices less than in the historic center of Venice. Parco della Rose garden restaurant attracts a mixture of locals and tourists. Public beach at the end of Main Street has a restaurant and a bar with outdoor tables facing the water. Corner City Supermarket is open daily from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. Just as in the city of Venice, there are numerous small canals and winding galleys of Lido, which are navigated by boats. And Via Lepante, a very peaceful street, will take you just along the central canal of Lido. For a long time, Lido di Venecia wasn't a very popular destination for tourists and the locals. Over time, it turned into a really worth-seeing place. It is now a very fashionable seaside resort with great sandy beaches not far from a world-famous city. The other places of Lido are Alberoni and Malamocco. Lido is the venue of the annual Venice Film Festival, the oldest festival in Europe, and the architecture is strongly influenced by the Venetian architecture style. Design of the place is strongly oriented towards to the venue of the oldest film festival in Europe. Sadly, Grand Hotel.The has meanwhile been closed, but many buildings offer wonderful views of the Adriatic Sea and are very exclusive and accordingly expensive. The whole island is kept in a typical Venetian style, with extravagant villas. Palazzo del Cinema is the main headquarters for the Venice Film Festival, built in for this time modern style in 1937 for the 5th edition of the festival, and nearby is the Palazzo Casino building. The most famous hotel is 5-star Excelsior, and movie stars will stay there in a beautiful Moorish-style palace. It is quite a long walk from Lido Center to the Hotel Excelsior. Historic Sala Grande, where the main screening and award ceremonies take place, was under restoration to support sound and visual standards of Venice Film Festival. Venice Film Festival is a part of Biennale, which also includes dance, music and theater festival and exhibition of art and architecture. Thank you for following us. Please give us like, subscribe or give a comment. It will enable this channel to keep going on.